Hey guys, it's Brighton. So I pretty much look like a hot mess, but that's how I look every day right now. This is the phase of life that I'm in, the newborn phase. So Brightly turned 3 weeks old yesterday, and I didn't do an update last week, but a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks, so I really wanted to do an update today. She's starting to wake up. She's laying on my bed. Anyways, we got over thrush, thank heavens. It took us probably about 4 days to get over thrush, and we were prescribed something, I can't remember what it's called, and we used it for like a day and a half. And one of you guys, thank you so much, that was so super sweet and awesome, said that they had used that for thrush and it didn't work because of how sweet it is, and the yeast from the thrush just kind of lives on the sugar that's in it. So I smelt it and I was like, yeah, well, it smells like candy. So anyways, we ordered gentian violet. It had to be shipped in, so we got it the next day because nowhere here locally carried it. And so we did gentian violet. So we did like a total of 2 days of the prescribed stuff and then 2 days of gentian violet. And between the two, I'm not sure which, but somewhere in that span, it quit hurting to nurse, thank heavens. And her tongue actually took a couple more days to clear up past when I quit hurting. So, oh my heavens. So that's good. We did overcome the thrush and it has been much, much better nursing. Breastfeeding is actually going really great. There's no pain. She did, well, kind of still does have a hard time latching because she did get a bottle for a few days when I had thrush, and that was pretty early on. That was before she was even a week old, so it kind of trained her bad. And we've had to use a bottle a few times since, and I'll explain that to you guys in a minute. But so sometimes she doesn't want to latch. She just like won't open her mouth, but after a second she'll get it down. So we haven't had too much problems. Our only problem now with breastfeeding, I swear if it's not one thing, it's another, right? She's not waking up very happy. I'll grab her real quick. All right, so as I was saying, got hair in my face. If it's not one thing, it's another with nursing, I swear. She hates how forceful my letdown is. So she latches and then suckles for a second and then unlatches in frustration because she's drowning, understandably. And she's constantly like choking because she gets too much. So that's fun. And our other challenge with nursing is that she likes to fall right to sleep. And during the day, that's fine. I can, you know, keep her awake or just nurse her when she wakes up again. But at nighttime, she has been wanting to nurse like every hour, hour and a half at night. And that's not okay with me. I'm like literally getting 3 hours of sleep at night between that and the fact that she just wants to be wide awake and fuss and cry at night, which is like the only time of the day that she ever fusses is in the middle of the night. So it's nice. So I'm having a lot of just extreme fatigue, but it's more than fatigue, I would say. It's to the point where I'm like losing my mind. Like it's bad. Like it scares me sometimes, the intrusive thoughts that I'm having, and it's like totally triggering postpartum depression for me. But Mike took her, honey, come on in, nurse. There we go. Mike took her the other night and I pumped both sides, and so that gave me a 6 hour window because I normally I can't speak. But I normally nurse just on one side per feeding, so my boobs are used to going 6 hours in between each feeding. So it gave me 6 hours because I pumped on both sides, and it gave him a few bottles to feed her, and I got 6 hours of sleep, and it was wonderful, and I felt totally sane the next day. There she goes, choking. She doesn't like it. Latch and relatch, that's how we nurse. It's so annoying. So I felt totally sane after getting a full night of sleep. She's a noisemaker, which was awesome. And then the next night I got about like 3 hours of sleep or less, probably like 2.5 hours of sleep. and I totally felt crazy and insane again. So it's like postpartum depression brought on by a bad night of sleep, I swear. But I wasn't sleeping well before I had her when I was pregnant, and now she's making it really difficult to get any sleep after she's born. So I've gone quite a while without sleep. I understand why my body, and especially my mind and my brain, are having a hard time with the adjustment. Hopefully this phase will pass soon. My mom was here helping out last week. Totally awesome and super helpful. And so this is my first week with all three on my own. And I did manage to go to the store by myself with all three. Luckily we were just getting a few things, so it wasn't like a full-out grocery shopping trip. But it wasn't that bad. I mean, I think it was scarier to go from 1 to 2 than it has been to go from 2 to 3. However, with my little sleep, I just am not able to function a lot of times. So my kids are watching a lot of movies, and I'm an awful napper. I know everyone says nap when the baby does, but that's impossible for me. I have a hard time sleeping as it is after I have a baby. It happened with every one of my kids. I'm a really light sleeper. We're choking now. You okay? It just comes out too fast for her. She always chokes on it. I have no idea what I was saying. But, yeah, so sleep deprivation is definitely triggering some postpartum depression, which is not fun. I don't like it. I'm still taking my placenta pills, and I ordered some, what's it called? GLA online. My midwife suggested it. So hopefully, you know, it won't be too severe. I feel 100% sane when I get a good night of sleep. So Mike has been such a sweetheart, and he offers to do a night shift here and there. So on those nights, the next day I feel great. But then I have bad nights of sleep. But we should be starting to get into a rhythm of awake time and sleep time. And I can handle being awake at night, like waking and feeding her. But she wakes up and then doesn't want to go back to sleep. So she's awake for like 3 hours at a time at night. And I lose my mind. Oh, and I think I was trying to say I'm not a good napper. First of all, I have 3 kids. They don't let me nap. Second of all, oh, we're choking again. As I was saying, I'm not a good napper. If I take a nap, I just feel like my head got bashed in. I just get a really bad headache, and I feel loopy, and I feel grumpy, and then I can't sleep that night. So, and not to mention, I just have a hard time falling asleep as it is. So even if I tried to nap, I probably couldn't fall asleep right now. So that's, you know, that's where we're at. I'm just trying to be honest and real with you guys. I love this newborn phase, and I love their snuggliness, but I sure hate my mental issues that come along with this newborn stage and the lack of sleep. It's just not fun. It's not fun to not feel like yourself. So anyways, we're hanging on. I have 2 weeks by myself, and then Mike's mom is coming, so I'll have some help in a couple weeks. And it's kind of good that we're doing it on our own right now, because we're really able to just figure out a schedule and like try and get our life back into order. So it's been good. But that's what's going on with Brightly and with myself. Postpartum wise, I've lost like almost 40 pounds now, which is awesome. I am planning on going on the Nursing Moms program that I did after I had Jackson in probably another, well, I have to wait until, we're going home to Idaho, and so I have to wait until we get back from Idaho. So it'll be like the middle of August, so she'll be 2 months old. So I'm planning on doing that, and I'll do some weight loss updates and things with that. And yeah, I think that's all. Postpartum wise, everything, you know, feels normal. I feel pretty normal physically now, other than my boobs being slightly bigger than they normally are. But I know that they'll start to shrink back down. They did after Jackson, so they aren't like engorged or ginormously huge or anything, and they're actually, I feel pretty normal. So I can't complain. But so I think that's pretty much it. I'm just so glad that I have such a great husband. He is just my rock. He helps me out so much. And just, he hugs away all of my worries. It's just wonderful. So anyways, that's all from me. I'll give you guys a shot of Brightly. She's our sweet girl. She's totally sleepy, smiling. It's so cute. You're gonna give us a sleepy smile, babe? There it is. That's so cute. That's so cute. She's really chubbing up. She's getting neck rolls and arm rolls. It's so cute. Honey. Oh, I just love her to death. I could stare at her all day long. She's so cute. Hi. You're cute. Hi. Brightly. Hi, honey. Hi. Hello. You go smile for Mom? You want to. I can tell you want to. I can tell. Look how cute you are. Your little hands and little legs. She really is such a joy, you guys. She is such a sweet, sweet girl. She's hardly ever unhappy unless it's the middle of the night. In which case she's not like screaming. She just wants a binky in her mouth and she wants to be wide awake and interacted with. And that's not cool in the middle of the night. So anyways, that's all from us, and we'll see you guys next time. Not sure when I'll get around to doing another update, but yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.